Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.3 with me, Meoni. Today we're looking at 4 framer kits that you can get from old beast tribes, or tribal quests as they're now called in Endwalker. So first of all, let's go back to the Shadowbringers areas, and specifically we've gone over to Lidrilan over here, and just next to the Pixies. If you have any of your Fey fancies, which you can acquire from doing your repeatable quests, obviously your dailies, if you have any of those Fey fancy currencies, you can exchange them. You click show only recently added items, 6 of them for a Pixie Framers kit. So we're going to get that one. Next up, we're going to go and have a look at the Katari. The Katari then, if you've forgotten, are over here, just over from Fanau in Varectica Greatwood at Hoppel Thoppel. And of course, obviously if you have access to your dailies, which of course you will need to be a disciple of the land to get, you can get your Katari compliments. And if you collect those and exchange those and tick show only recently added item, there's a Katari Framers kit, which costs, you guessed it, 6. Next, we're going to look at the Dwarven camp. The dwarves locate themselves in Lakeland, just next to the Ostol Imperative if you want a nearby teleport, and just around the corner at Watts Anvil. You can do your dailies here as well, 3 a day, but a Disciple of Hand, and you get your Hammered Fragments. Then once you've got 6 Hammered Fragments, you can go to Watts Anvil Vendor at Mizet. Go to the exchange, tick show only recently added items, and there's a Dwarven Framers kit for 6, as you would probably imagine. And then finally, we're going to go and have a look at the Arcasadora. So, as you probably know, the Arcasadora were added in Endwalker, not Shadowbringers. Basically, they're trying to bring all of the Shadowbringers onwards tribes back up to par with having the similar sort of rewards, including framer kits. So if you do your dailies here for the Arcasadora Pana and then exchange those over here at Ganta, who's the peddler, then you'll be able to get, you guessed it, another framer kit for 6 of those currency. Now let's go and have a look at these individually. All right, first on the list then is the Pixies framer kit, so let's learn that. Which of course includes all sorts of things, adventurer plate things, portrait things. Let's just go through it. So let's just try it on our Sage here. There will be a preset for this. If we go up, where would it be? Pixies. There we go. The Dream Spinners. Sorry, I completely forgotten what they were called. And that's what the Pixie one looks like. So basically, it comes with a background and an accent for portraits, which is some very strange blurred sort of like rainbow effect, sort of like a camera lens effect with hoops, and a really quite nice stained glass sort of background. That's for the portrait. For adventurer plate, it comes with, if I collect the right button, let's go on preset. So Dream Spinners, that's what that one looks like. So this is what the elements look like that you can combine. Obviously, you've got the top banner here, you've got the bottom one, you've got the Pixie logo, if you will, and then you have all of the rest of it. And obviously, you'd be able to mix your portrait stuff as well that we just showed with the stained glass. So not too bad looking, I think you'll agree. It's some really nice elements of this. I like the background as well, with like, obviously with Leader Alan and Ilmeg in the background with that sort of blue tint. Quite like that, actually. Let's have a look at the Katari next then, which is the Katari Framers kit. Now I've got to try and remember what the Katari beast tribe's called, which is going to take me a few seconds. It should be just below the other one though, right? The Stewards, that's right, the Stewards. Oh wow, that is a very tribal theme, isn't it? Look at that. Very cool. So it's got the Katari rope, which is the accent, and the Stewards background, obviously. That's pretty cool, actually. Especially, look, that's how the accent goes. So it's actually a foreground element, as you can see as I move my character. That's cool. And then obviously for the adventurer plate section of that, this is what that would look like if we go on presets. Yeah, so there's a totem accent with a ronker on it, which is adorable. I like this bottom there. The top's very nice. I like this with a dream catcher as well. Mixing and matching a lot of these elements is going to look really good, isn't it? I also like the background of that one. Very nice. Very, very cool stuff. Next, we have the Dwarven one. So I'm expecting like mecha or tanks at the very least for this. Let's go back on here and have a look. Presets. What's Anvil, right? Oh, wow. Look at that. And we got those foreground accents there with like almost like the lights, right? Because you can buy these lights. The background is metal, basically, like mithril or whatever. Dwarven blocks and What's Anvil. Very nice stuff. And then, obviously, you would be able to combine that in the Adventurer plate with this design. Oh, I like that. That's nice. So we've got a nice background, a nice sort of green color, almost copper or oxidized copper. The banner in the top left, the sigil in the bottom right. That's really nice as well, isn't it? I really think it's cool that they're adding these old tribes to the list of things you can get frames for, and it's only a matter of time before they do the rest of like the Stormblood ones, for example, and so on. I'd like them to go backwards and do them all personally. The Arcasadora, then the final one from the tribes in this patch, which is obviously more recent than the rest of the ones we've shown here. What would it be? It would be the Hippo Riders. That's right. Oh, that's nice. So these like little hippos. Look. Oh, that's a cute one. Different colored hippos as a foreground accent charm. And then we've got the really nice Hippo Riders background. I can see a lot of people taking to that, actually. That's very, very vibrant. I like the greens and reds and stuff there. Very nice. And that means that the Adventurer plate is probably very similar to that. I would imagine. Let's see. The Hippo Riders. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Like the Favnerian colors here, like the red. And then we've got the sigil there and the banner. Look at that. And then we've got this really weird looking... I'd like to say hippo, but that's like an elephant, isn't it? That's a hippo in the bottom. Hippo Riders. Yet there's an elephant. Interesting. You'd think there'd be a hippo sigil for the Hippo Riders, wouldn't you? But okay, never mind. Yeah, looks pretty good. I like those. But like I say, they need to go back and do like the Namazu. That would be fantastic. I would love to get a Namazu frame. If they had a Namazu frame in a game, I would not choose anything other than that. I'm mad about those. But yeah, let me know what you think about these frames. Which one was your favorite? What do you think about them adding frames retroactively to older content? I think it's fantastic personally, and adds even more customization that will be sorely needed now, considering we actually see instant portraits and things like that when we actually go into duties as well as just PvP in 6.3 onwards. Much love, more 6.3 videos on the way, as you can imagine, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.